competition within a game. Altıbakan, a smart way to express feelings, reconsidering the heritage of the ancestors. Since the ancient times, the people of the steppes celebrated their holidays in magnificent, bright and colorful manner. The opportunity to organize folk festivals was a rare one for the nomads who had lived in extreme weather conditions. That's why when there was a reason and chance to celebrate, the nomads had big and spectacular festivals displaying the traditional arts, sports and entertainment. This is Ethnosport. Stay with me to learn about some of the traditional Kazakh celebrations.
Мир вашему дому. С вами программа «Этноспорт».
Games and holidays at all times were an integral part of a lifestyle of any society. In the steppes, sacrifices were made to mark the celebrations. The festivals often featured sports competitions and entertainment activities. Whether it was a birth of a child, a wedding or Nowruz, people played traditional games, played music and sang traditional songs. We played many games. We played Aygolak, where we had to spin. We played a skipping rope and a game called Chesheke. The girls gathered in a circle, held each other by the hem of their dresses and circled. There was one winner, and we had to catch him. The nomads celebrated a special holiday, the day when the entire community moved from winter pastures to summer stay. The caravan-like procession was headed by a woman with a banner, followed by the people, loaded horse carts and cattle. At the new location, the nomads organized a feast that lasted until late night. The feast featured abundance of food and entertainment. Look, this is a swing. At a first glance, there is nothing special about it. Everyone has sweet childhood memories of riding swings or dizzy we felt after a found round of spinning. This traditional swing is called Altıbakan, meaning 6 poles. Like all the nomads, the construction was mobile and easy in assembly. Altıbakan was a place where young people could meet, socialize, make jokes, but most importantly express their sympathies and confess their feelings to one another. So traditionally, young and unmarried men and women gathered around the Altıbakan at the twilight. This was the place of courtship. Arman seems excited about the opportunity to swing on the Altıbakan with our guest Nazgul. This is my first time swinging on Altıbakan. I'm sure that it isn't your first time. Yes, I remember how I used to swing with my friends when I was a kid. But you know, we have been swinging for some time now, and I feel that this is not just fun. This is already some kind of an intimate atmosphere, conducive to a relationship between a man and a woman on swing. I'm starting to like Nazgul with each swing. I can probably ask her to marry me. No wonder why Arman feels this way. The Altıbakan has a mysterious effect. For a few minutes, defeating gravity, a person gets a little closer to the sky, leaving behind his worries and letting himself to fall in love.
Я вот думаю, создание этих качелей воплотилась древняя мечта человека летать.
And now I think that the creation of the swing embodied humankind's ancient dream to fly. Because when you soar on a swing, for a moment you can feel as if you have wings. On the other hand, I think that this is the embodiment of a dream of the nomads to swim in the waves of the ocean. From a wave to wave, when you don't see the end. It's like in this steppe, a dune after a dune. It's so much joy.
Это вот как в степи, там, бархан за барханом. Замечательная вообще игрушка.
And what is most interesting is that it is mobile and easy to disassemble and assemble.
Ставь качелю и летай.
Alti-bakan means 6 poles in Kazakh. It requires 3 to 4 meters high 6 main poles, wide crossbar, ropes and a bench for a seat. 2 ropes are tied to the crossbar at the same level from the ground and the third is tied much lower. Alti-bakan is included in the national list of intangible cultural heritage of the Republic of Kazakhstan.
Вот у меня в руках клюшка.
Here I have a club and a cauldron in my hands, and you never guess what unites them. It so happened that the word Kazan is known internationally. It is a type of cast iron dish. But it was the shape of this round boiler that prompted the name of one more game of the steppe inhabitants, Kazan. As for what the club is for, that I'll show you.
Я вам сейчас покажу.
Kazan is a game that can be played both in the summer and on the ice in winter. Our host learned the rules of this old game and today will try to show us how the game is played with a team of children of different ages.
Древняя игра кочевников Казан. Игра настолько древняя, что уже в точности никто не помнит.
Kazan is an ancient game of the nomads. The game is so ancient that no one remembers exactly the rules or the origins of this game. But it was very widespread everywhere across the Great Steppe. The game involves 2 teams. One attacks, the other defends. A hollow is made in the ground and it's called Kazan. Previously, people played with sticks. For today's game, we found these different items that can be found literally anywhere. Each team has 6 people. We will play as follows. One team will attack, the other will defend. From the attacking team, I need 1 player. You can appoint yourselves. You, first raise your hand. You get a stick. I will explain the rules later. And you need to choose 3 defenders. We will play so that the chances are equal. Here we have a circle. Your task as defenders is not to leave the circle. Who leaves the circle will be out of the game. You can touch ball only with the sticks. You can't touch it with your feet. If someone touches the ball with his foot, he also gets a penalty and leaves the circle. Is everything clear? Yes. Your task is to drive this ball into the circle, into the Kazan, but you cannot step on the circle either. Is everyone ready? Yes. Let's start.
Так, все готовы? Начинаем игру.
Our nomadic ancestors hardly had time to make special clubs for such games, given the challenges of the lifestyle they carried. They had most likely used ordinary wooden sticks, and the ball was made or rolled up from felt or animal leather. This game for children was one of the preparatory stages for more challenging adult competitions, like a horse racing game like Shogun. Today it is called equestrian polo all over the world. The Eurasian nomads were familiar with the game since the old times, according to the ancient Turkic sources. Today these young boys are learning to play the way the people of their age used to play many centuries ago in the vast expanses of the steppe. Go, go, go! The clock is ticking. 2 minutes. Okay, you touched with your foot. A penalty. Leave the circle. Come on, continue the game. Out of the circle.
Другое дело. Так, так, так.
Go, go, go. Guys, support your teammates. Seva, Kirill. Yes, just like that. A little more.
Должен успеть.
Well, you saw how close you were.
Так, еще.
15 seconds left. Come on, come on.
Ну же, ну же, ну же, ну же.
Stop. Time is up. Unchanged. You're a great defender. Okay, now change places. So who's going to attack? I'm the forward now. What is the score? It's a draw. This is a decisive round. Change again. Who's there to attack? Who's defending? They already know how to play. I don't have to explain anymore. The game of the nomads. You can learn to play in 5 minutes and then play it for years. So we played Kazan in this improvised field. The game ended in a draw. It is surprising that the young descendants of the ancient nomads quickly mastered the rules of this game that is similar to both hockey and golf. Apparently, genetic memory still works. One of the other fun games is a tug-of-war called alamан-байга in Kazakh. Well, now it's time for the game called alamан-байга or a tug-of-war. The rules are simple. The team will draw the opponent over this line and will win. Are you ready? Yes, sir. Then we begin. So this is our center. You should decide on your tactic and strategy. Who will be towards the center, who will be behind. You decide. I'll be here with you. Stop, stop, stop. Don't pull just yet. Set in the middle. Okay. Ready? Start. Pull, pull, pull. Don't give up. Come on, come on. No, you have to pull.
Давай, 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 не сдаваться. Нет, надо всех перетянуть. Давай, давай.
Come on, come on.
Не сдаваться, не сдаваться. Вот, пошли,
Go,
пошли,
go.
пошли, пошли, уже началось. Давай, давай, давай. Не сдаваться.
Come on. Fight until the end, guys. Until the end. Yay, we won. It's 1-0. Let's play another round. This type of competition was also one of the most popular games among the nomadic peoples, perhaps because this is a test of strength. After all, the nomads were good warriors. While it was a test of strength and endurance, it was also entertaining during the holidays. The guests of our current episode are pulling the rope with a special passion. By the way, the rope should be strong enough. It is about 10 centimeters in circumference to be able to withdraw the pressure and not burst. Otherwise, injuries are inevitable. Let's change the strategy now. Let's see. You haven't won now, have you? Now you have to change your strategy. For example, change places. And let's see what happens. Stop, stop. I see you guys are very excited. Is everyone ready? Start again. Go, go. Seem the magic of strategy. Fight until the end. The main thing is not to give up. Come on, come on. You have almost won. I will judge the game. There are 3 people left to pull out.
Попробуйте рывками вот так. Раз, раз. Еще немного. Вы почти победили. Еще немного.
Come on, one more person.
Человек осталось вытянуть. Быстрее, давай, 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 давай. Еще один человек.
Yes, I give the victory to this team. It's a draw again. The word arkan has Oriental roots. It is a thick rope made of wool and horsehair. For a real nomad, this kind of rope was an indispensable tool in hunting and everyday life. It was even used as a weapon to capture the enemy. Well, this was the game. Simple, unpretentious, but reckless and interesting. I tried playing it too, but I had no one to play with, except the camera crew. But then, who would shoot the episode then? Well done. Well done. Congratulations. We still have time for one more game. Let's go and see. Another game that was once common among the adolescents of Central Asia is Lianga. We don't know who and when came up with the idea of this game and interesting sports equipment. But one thing is for sure, kicking the Lianga was a widespread entertainment for the young people that had lived in the Great Steppes at different various times. In general, there is no one opinion regarding the origin of this game. According to one version, Lianga in Chinese means a strong leg. And this, allegedly, was a special exercise in Chinese martial arts to strengthen the muscles and joints of the legs. Well, personally, I think that every nomad has strong legs. Therefore, in contrast to the sedentary Chinese, for whom it was training, the nomads could play this game just for fun. Indeed, Lianga has analogues in China and even in the Western countries. Footbag or hacky sack has originated in the United States relatively recently and has developed into a popular sport. Right now we're trying to make a Lianga. It consists of a piece of sheepskin. It can be of fox skin or maybe some other animal. To make it heavier, we can use lead. Now my assistant will help me to make a Lianga. So it looks like this. We have to make 2 holes here so that our base will be stable and not blown away by the wind. This is how we tie.
Так, вот во второй что-то не заходит. Так, получилось. Так, теперь давай мне...
Now I need your help. I hold it like this, and you should hammer it, like that.
Давай, вот так, чтобы полностью только забить. Отлично.
Excellent.
Молодец.
It's done. Recently, during the latest World Nomad Games, Lianga, along with other children's traditional games, was presented in one of these sections called the Caravan of Children's Games that traveled across the regions of Kyrgyzstan. Iskander, where are you? Come on, show us what you've got. Iskander says he played a little earlier. Show me. Okay, great. Who else wants to try? You? Come on. Do you remember, yes? I think 2 times for a start. While we are learning to play this game, let's see who lasts longer. Okay, I will try. Although I have never played football, this apparently affects. Everyone who was on the field tried dribbling the Lianga, but seeing the weak attempts of others to play the traditional game, our camera crew couldn't hold back and rushed to the field to give a masterclass. As it turned out, this game is not so simple. It requires not just agility, but also speed. And of course, it is very difficult to compete with the local virtuosos. Everything that we managed to show you today is just a small part of the huge entertainment and game heritage of the nomadic civilization. Our ancestors left us a large legacy that is not only the endless steppes and vast natural resources, but also a unique culture of active recreation and entertainment. And this heritage of intangible values is being revived today right before your eyes. This was Ethnosport. See you soon.